So what I was going to say about, I tend to see this a lot is people um, chasing the headlines or looking for headlines or trying to figure out the why behind these moves after they've already happened, guys. So what you want to do is realize, and this is really true for global macro stuff, when every single day, if you have a process and you have a model, but if you're just measuring mapping what's going on out there in the world, you got to be looking at these prices. I mean, we were talking about live cattle prices yesterday with a couple guys. You're paying attention to the commodities, even things that aren't really moving a lot that maybe been kind of dormant. Um, you got to pay attention to the prices every day, and so obviously in the crypto space, there's too many coins to track everything. But you can pay attention to some things like the volume on certain coins every morning on Bittrex. I mean, it's nice that as soon as you log in, they show you what's the top gain, what's the top volume. And so that's how I picked up this coin. I had never heard of these guys before, and I just looked at the top volume. I went to the chart and said, "Oh, wow, this has had some pretty interesting moves." And then, I think this was over the weekend. I after we was already put a little bit of money to work, I checked up and see what's more of what they do. Why would people be interested? But the bottom line is any of these big whales or the miners or any big capital, what we call real money, they could be in these different names for so many other reasons. If you're thinking that it's on YouTube, more than likely it's probably not. I mean, these insiders in this market have made so much money the last 3 to 5 years, and they're sitting on so much capital that it could be a lot of things that that they're developing. They know what's going on. It's just trying to figure out the why isn't helpful. And by the time you're looking to say, hey, what's going on, you've already missed it. So I just wanted to stress here on this coin, guys, you got to take profit at a new high. So a couple lessons. The daily cycle was low down here. We're coming off our swing line. So from a technical standpoint, just on price alone, we were coming off this swing line pullback here. You couldn't take out the prior day's highs until boom, right there. I'll highlight that like this. Right on this candle, that was your first sign that, this was a swing line buy set up in the model on our daily chart. And then this is a real money candle here. This is the largest candle going all the way back to this candle here in September. So what does that do? That shows you that that's the footprints of money. So right there, all right, for sure on this candle you go. Now this candle has angle and distance. Whoops. I'll zoom in a second. But this candle right here has a lot of angle and distance. It's very far from the 8, so you can't be buying that one. But this one was much better. Now you could start a small position up here, but you need to be buying into the pullback. Like I think I did buy a little bit here because I wanted the pullback. So you buy a little bit in case it just takes a moonshot that you still have a little bit of money in the game, and you're not kicking yourself for missing it. But it was this pullback where you really wanted to be a buyer, right? And we use our retracement methods. The simple wall concept work there. This starts to move up about halfway is where the market held, and then the second leg is the bigger leg. The second leg. This is the first move up, pull back, second leg. First move up, pull back, second leg. And when you go to the 4-hour chart, all right, buying a little bit here, looking for that pullback, buying more, and then coming out of some on the 4-hour cycle. And a simple rule I always teach my traders is that when you're buying a dip and an uptrend, you always take profit on new highs. Most traders are sitting and waiting and watching and not sure what to do and fearful and I don't know and emotional and this and that and this. and they're waiting, 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 and then as soon as they see the new high, that's when they want to buy. They're fearful here when they have red. The psychology is all backwards. They don't see it till here, until it's in the news, right? Then they see red and they get fearful. Oh, I missed it. I'll go look somewhere else. And then next thing you know, they're fearful, don't want to buy it here when they should be buying. And then it rallies on them, say back up to here. They say, oh, well, I wish I should have bought down there even though I was fearful. And then they go, well, I'm sitting right in front of the highs. I'll wait. Oh, it made a new high. Now I'll buy. And that's how you end up buying the highs. You don't want to be buying here. We want to be buying into these pullbacks, taking profit on some into the old highs, and then definitely taking profit on new highs. So professionals take profit on new highs. The amateurs chase new highs. All right, guys, so take profit today on this. This is up big. I mean, it's up 100% alone today. Maybe I'll do another post specifically about maybe a little bit more of the story behind this name. There's more research you can look into it, but again, at the end of the day, it's about how you manage your risk and how you time the thing. So you could have the story right, and you could paint the most bullish picture in the world for this coin and have no concept of trading it and totally foul it up with bad timing and getting all opposites from a psychological standpoint, that you just foul the whole trade up. So timing and working your position is going to matter more than chasing the story and the narrative. All right, guys, I'm going to do some more updates on some other coins, but that covers GRS for you.